Storytelling is a powerful tool to involve and connect with the audience. However, many stories make audience lose focus, whereas a long story makes them bored. Therefore, in this video of the storytelling series, I will share with you how to deliver the story in your speech, including first, pick up the key elements for your story. Second, choose the right number of stories to fit your speech. Are you ready? Let's go! So the first technique is called 3 C's. This one stands for: first, context. Context means the situation where your story happened. Second, conflict. What's wrong? What's wrong with that situation? What's special about that one that you want to tell your audience? And last but not least, consequence is the result of that problem. How did you solve it, or how it turned out? In the conflict part, we have one important point, which is climax. Climax is where the conflict reach peak. Now I will use the speech "An Unbelievable Story" of Toastmaster Aaron Beverly, the world champion of public speaking in 2019. Now we can see that a very clear 3C structure in his speech. At first, he set up a context, a wedding of his friend in India. Then the conflict arises when he joined an Indian tradition, protect the broom shoes. He held a mission of protecting the shoes from the bride. And the climax is when he lost the shoes. Finally, the consequence, the broom had to pay 10 times the shoes cost. Now 3 C's help you to imagine and build a very basic backbone of your story. Now we have the outside. Let's go deeper into the inside of the story. Now, let's go into the details. What to tell the audience? Do you know how we communicate in this world? Through 5 senses. We look, we smell, we hear, we taste, and we touch. And yes, you can use language to lift up the audience 5 senses by describing the sounds, the smell, the taste, what you saw, or how you feel. But always keep in mind, just tell what really matters. For example, I will use the speech "The Power of Word" of Toastmaster Mohammed Watani, the world champion of public speaking in 2015. He described the moment he rushed to the hospital and he heard the sound of the machine that goes beep, beep, beep.
I rushed to that hospital. I saw him on that bed, and I saw that machine go beep, beep, beep.
That sound was really heartbreaking, but it helps to remind the audience how painful it is to lose someone. Or in the speech, "A Sink Full of Green Tomatoes" of Toastmaster Mark Hunter, the world champion of public speaking in 2009. He described his grandmother's kitchen with a very lovely smell.
My grandmother's kitchen was filled with the aroma of freshly cooked bread, and the quiet, rhythmic chopping of vegetables was the only sound to be heard.
Well, who doesn't love that smell, right? But more importantly, it painted a picture in the audience's mind, a peaceful kitchen in a countryside. It helps to put the audience at ease. So think about what you want the audience to feel through those 5 senses and leave that up for them. Next part, how many stories should we use? You may know about the rule of three, but that's not always the case. When you deliver an inspirational speech, where you have a powerful message in the end, you just need one story. But it can be a story of one specific event, such as in Toastmaster Aaron's speech. He talked about the wedding.
June 2018, I fly to India to attend the wedding of my friend Brandon and his fiancée, Devika.
So that one story have the audience to stay focused and easily follow his speech from the beginning to the end. Or it can be a story of your life, but this time it contains more mini stories inside, but don't be history. The world champion of public speaking in 2014, Toastmaster Dananea Hechirachi, used 3 mini stories of his life. He met his boss.
I looked at him and he looked at me. And then he said the most amazing thing. He said, "Son, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is."
He met an old Toastmaster.
As soon as I finished, he walked up to me, looked me dead straight in the eye, and said, "Son, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is."
And he met his wife.
I wake up my beautiful wife and I ask her, "Honey, why did you marry me?" She says, "I saw something in you, but I still don't know what it is."
This one helps you to repeat the key message. There is many stories you use, but don't history. Then, when you deliver a persuasive speech, right, you want to prove an idea with many arguments, but don't history. Now, you may want to use one story as an evidence for each argument, just like what Toastmaster Mohammed Kotani did. In his winning speech, he used 2 different stories, one from his own experience and one is his friend's experience.
You can have a very beautiful thing to say, but say it in the wrong words and it's gone. I have a son who's 4, and he had this bad habit of writing on the walls with crayons. And one evening I walked into his room and he's going at it, just writing and drawing and so on. And I said, hey. Are you stupid? But most importantly, if you are a person who's a role model, if you're a person who's been admired, anything you say could be believed. Anything you utter could be taken as truth. My friend Nasser, he loved his father, idealized his father. He would do anything to make him happy.
So that is the end of the second part in the storytelling series. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the last part of this series. We will have how to make your story impactful. I am Hiếu Phung and welcome you to Hiếu Connects. See you in the next video.